Lynn is here. I am here. You are here, and I'm glad you are. Welcome in, everybody. Another Sunday night of Creator Talk Live, where we talk
Woo
about
woo.
how to grow on YouTube. But tonight, we're going to take it a little off of YouTube onto social media. We're going to talk about all the things we always talk about. We're going to take questions from you guys at the end. We're just two creators who love the idea of creating and growing a community. I'm me. That's Lynn. Lynn, how the heck are you?
I'm good. Just
Yeah,
a
it's a good
little,
week.
yeah, good week. Busy, working a lot lately. Hello, everyone in chat. Hello, everybody on the replay. Happy to be here. I worked earlier. I just got home and raced to get here and get everything set up. So I'm glad I
Oh, I
made it.
appreciate it. I hope you didn't rush too much, but I hope you had a good day at work
No.
also.
Yeah, it was great.
Love it. Love it. Tailor-Made Magic is popping in. We're going to say hello to everybody in chat. If you're watching on the replay, you can join us live every Sunday night at this time. What time is it, Lynn? In the Eastern time zone.
10:30.
And 9:30 here, 8:30 other places, 7:30 even other places. And we go every Sunday night, unless the world changes. And I am pointing that out because 'tis the season to have schedule changes. So I don't even know. I mean, I'm pretty sure we got some holidays coming up on Sundays, coming up in the not so distant future, but normally we're here, and certainly in January we'll be here, but major holidays we're going to skip, and that's just the way it is. But anyway, if you are here live right now, I'm going to say hi to you in chat, and I appreciate every single one of you who are here. A bunch of people were here early. Thank you for doing that. Dizzy Family's in the house. Dizzy Trash Can. Pete was saying it. I love Dizzy Trash Cans. Actually,
I eat on
not. Yeah, right. In Epcot, one of my. I wish I was handy, but I want trash cans like the. Well, I mean here. If I could tell you I wanted trash cans, would you guess what motif I want? Adventureland, baby.
It's a good one.
I also like the Polly. But anyway, I love that. So Disney Trash Can, I love your name. Rachel loves Disney in the house. Welcome in. I'm here. That's nice. Destination Timeshares here. What's going on? Tailor-Made Magic is going to be featured on my channel in about an hour. What time did I set it for? Boy, I should really know. I don't want to know. In about an hour, I've got it.
When we're done here, go there.
Yeah. Actually, I think it's right. Actually, if this show goes an hour, I think it'll be exactly that. My 25 days of Disney creators. I'm hopefully introducing the community to a new Disney creator every day for 25 days. The idea being doing Vlogmas and having someone under 1,000 subscribers to promote. Now, since I did it, 2 of those people went over 1,000 subscribers, which is a good thing. But tonight it's Taylor from Tailor-Made Magic. My friend, you know her, I know her, and hopefully
Taylor's
all of you will know her after this. Tina McNeil's in the house. What's going on? Dean, the Turkey Lakers in the house. Samantha Lowe in the house. What's going on, my friends? Did I miss anybody? Surf Bum's here. Brian's West Coast Disney Adventures here. Captain Akron's here. 4 Video Edit Man's here. I hope I didn't miss anybody. And of course, Lynn's here. Lynn, you've been going to the beach a lot. You've been running a lot. You got this glow going on. I'm jealous. I've been sitting downstairs on my couch feeling like I'm supposed to go somewhere. I'm turning into those people on, it's Wall-E, right? It's Wall-E. And you're turning into I don't know what, like a Iron Woman or something. Like, what the heck? I love it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone in chat, congratulating me on Pete McDivitt's live stream earlier. I'm looking forward to watching the replay later on my nomination. You got to announce that. I watched the little minute clip that I had while I was waiting for my computer.
I don't know who that guy was talking about you, but boy, was he good looking. My goodness.
So thank you so much, everybody. I really, really appreciate it. And congratulations to everyone else who got nominated or that got the awards. And I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Password repair. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
Blessed to be a part of this community. I'm never done, Jeff. But blessed to be a part of this community. And I just love you guys so much.
Love you back. Password repairs in the house. I would love their Instagram lately. They've been at the parks.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Tina McNeil is lying. Don't read that. Mar in the house. Thank you. Thank you for your note, by the way. That was very sweet. I actually read it to Paula. You missed me, but it's okay. I'm sorry, Pearl. I didn't mean it to. I swear. Kadani Sean's in the house. What's going on? So again, this show is about building a community and how we do that. Me and Lynn have had some fairly not heated. That sounds like we're arguing. What's the right word for this?
Discussions.
Well, but animated, I guess is. I mean, not on the same page. Jonathan Cordova in the house. What's going on? About some ways to grow online. About a year ago, I reached out.
Oh yeah, it was a year ago.
It was when COVID started. It was a little before COVID started.
Yeah.
Lively. Thank you, Nico. Nico the Greco, which is fun to say, so I'll say it again. Nico the Greco. I'll probably say it again. As a matter of fact, I'll do it now. Nico the Greco. I'm glad you're here, and I love your name. I guess we've had the conversation twice. We talked about it. We did. And I'm remembering now. And then we re-talked about it when COVID put you out of work for a little bit. And then you went back and then you went, yeah, Jonathan Cordova, what's going on? We are here to change the world. Amen. Brian's got a question. Jeff, I may need to change my logo again. My brother got a cease and desist letter from Disney for putting my logo on his business IG. Send it to me, buddy. If you got a cease and desist. So yeah, that's a whole conversation. We can get to that in a minute. Well, yeah, I've got a tiny bit of experience with that. Hello to you, Gary B. Anyway, we talked about there's many ways. How do I get to this? There's many ways to grow on YouTube. And, we joke about all the time about how I'm bad at mail and all that. And, did we just get a new member?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Let me see what that is. Michael and Bella's Travel Channel. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Welcome to the crew.
Thank you so much. By the way, if you don't know what that's about, you get to be if you're a member of the channel, you're supporting me and what we're doing here, and it means a ton. That's why some people show up in green. Different levels get different stuff. I have a Zoom call. Boy, I couldn't think of the name of the Zoom, that hard word. Zoom calls for the members. Obviously, they get access to emojis. You can check that out if you want. Michael and Bella, thank you so much. You honor me by doing that, and I appreciate it.
Hey, Rob.
Rob's in the house. What's going on, Rob W? There's lots of ways to grow. And I want to hear from you. I'm going to give you my 2 cents, and then we'll talk about what you think, and then we'll talk about what I did this week. I sent you a funny text, which I don't think I got as many laughs as I was looking for, but there's ways to accelerate your growth, right? Mm-hmm. Now there's ways that are okay, there's ways that aren't okay, and there's ways that are argumentative. Triple D in the house, Detroit Disney duo. On Instagram, they have giveaways. And if you follow my Instagram, you might have noticed I posted 3 times. I sent $25 to an organization, which we'll talk about here in a minute. And I participated in their giveaway. And as a part of that giveaway, they gave away, I don't even know what it was. It was a Disney bag and a gift certificate, whatever it was. And people had to go subscribe, like whatever, to your Instagram. And there's like 50 of us, I think, maybe. And you go subscribe to all of them. And then one of those people who subscribes to all of them after 3 days wins the gift card and the Disney bag and all those things. And me and you have had some conversations, eventually with Dean House. What's going on, my friends? How are you? Is this the right thing to do? Is it okay? That's how some people are growing faster than others. Is it organic growth? Does it even matter? Will they just subscribe and then leave? And we kind of giggled about how it's kind of dumb. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But then I got excited. I run a nonprofit. But I like to think of myself as entrepreneurial. And I thought, well, I can do math. Let's do math. And they're making some bank, man. You get 50 people sending you $25 and you do it 4 times a week. That's pretty good money. Right. So I was coming from, hey, Dizzy Jess, what's going on? Welcome in. I was coming from do I want to do this as a business mode? And that's where me and you talked about it.
Right.
But that first conversation we had, you're like, no, what do you want to talk about it from there? Where are you at on that?
I guess my whole feeling with those types of things is that maybe you'll gain the followers in the beginning part, like as a business venture to get people to send you money. I do agree with it. I think that it's a great thing if you're willing to put the time and effort into being thorough and making sure that everybody's following who they're supposed to follow.
Sure.
Which is a lot of work, like a lot of tedious, annoying work, especially if there's, what did you say, 25 people participating, and then how many people enter, and making sure that they're all following all 25 people. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. To me, that doesn't feel like in any way that it would be worth the amount of time that you would put into it. And for me, it's a dollars and cents thing. So you're going to put in how much time to make how much money, how many people are you sharing that with? So for me, right off the bat, I'm doing the numbers for me personally, for how much time I put into my job and what I'm making there. And I think there's no way in this world that it would make sense for me to do that personally.
Disney just says, it sounds like too much work.
Exactly. Yeah. I think so.
So when we first had this conversation, I talked to a few other people too, as I think I shared with you then.
Yeah.
I was intrigued in the math. I was intrigued in the math, not of how many subscribers you could get or followers in this case on Instagram, but how much money you can make, frankly. And so I've been basically looking at this for about a year, as you well know, because I talked to you about a year ago. And I've told myself, okay, you know what? At some point, I'm just going to try one so I can see what they do. Right. So, now I've got their entire business plan. I know who does their, I have everything. I have everything.
For
And
$25.
$25, yeah. And I got 300 new people on Instagram.
All right.
So I guess we should have this two-way conversation. So is it worth doing as to gain Instagram followers? It probably is. Let's be real. If you, we may have a different opinion here. I'd like to hash it out. If you do, I did it for a Disney thing. So these are people that wanted a Disney thing.
Right.
And I got 300 people who are at least interested in Disney. Now, I was very interested in to see how many people would leave. About 5 so far. Now it's only been like 3 days or 5 days or something. And I'll look, but I've told myself maybe I'll do one a month for 3 months and then we'll have this conversation in, May or something. Maybe I'll do one every other month but it actually changed my mind on an Instagram thing. Like they have been very engaged in my content. Now I on purpose have not loaded up, but I made sure I wasn't ignoring my Instagram content. Like I have a sponsor for my 25 days of Disney creators. And I shared with Jeff, I'm Jeff and he's Jeff. Hey, make sure you're producing content right now, because if I'm telling people to go check out your channel and they show up and you got 3 pieces of content in the last 30 days, they're going to bounce. Right. So I was doing the same thing for me, and so far so good. I actually am going to be on the side of maybe it does make sense. If it's like if you're doing it for an Apple Watch and you're a Disney channel, that doesn't make any sense. Right. But if you're doing it for Disney stuff, you're Disney. If you're like my one of my daughters is very into, oh my gosh, I'm going to screw it up. It's baby clothes that are made out of bamboo, super popular. I don't know what I'm talking about. Some famous name that everyone's going to make fun of me for not knowing, but whatever.
I'm not, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, good. But, and they do giveaways and stuff. But one of my issues with giveaways, and I know I'm way behind in chat. I'll get caught up here in a minute after I get Lynn's thoughts on this. One of the things about giveaways is I don't want to have a, how do I say this without sounding like a jerk? I don't want to have a bunch of people on my channel who expect stuff. Like my Disney pin show. Like I love to do my Disney pin show. I love it. But I was giving away something every week and I thought, I don't want people just coming to get a free pin and all that. And, and I'm so bad at mail. That's a stupid thing to do anyway, because you're going to get it someday.
I still need my Oogie Boogie pin.
I was going to say, you're right.
It's like a year ago.
Yeah. Paula mentioned Christmas cards. I'm like, oh yeah, I got more stuff to put. Anyway. So I actually think I've come around to it. If it's, to me, it's kind of like an AdWords campaign. So if I've got an AdWords campaign, if I'm selling, what am I selling? If I'm selling potato chips or toilet seats, I have a potato chip business and a toilet seat business. And if I put an AdWords campaign out there and I bring people to my website, that makes sense, right? I mean, and so it's kind of the same thing, but it's not like I don't want anyone to think I'm saying don't buy subs. It's not buying subs. And somebody had the point, well, I left it up there, destination timeshares aren't giveaways that require a payment to contribution illegal in many states. It is no longer a giveaway. So that's called a raffle. And so here I run a nonprofit, so I know my way around this stuff. Nonprofits are allowed to do 2 a year, and these people aren't nonprofits, but they're not doing a raffle. They're giving away something. Nobody's paying them for their chance to win. There's no gambling involved. There's no, I pay you and I get a chance to win. 50 of us paid these people to have the entrants subscribe to our channel. And yeah, I got to be honest. I thought about that for a while. I actually talked to other people. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I feel like I've done a ton of talking. Where are you at with this, Lynn, before we move on, and then I'll talk to everybody in chat again.
So, I mean, I guess I see that it works. It clearly works, because the only thing for me is I would love to have the swipe up feature on
me too.
Instagram.
Yeah.
But
you need like 10K though, right? Like I'm not
10K, right? And that sounds like a lot of giveaways you need to participate in. I think that
it's really big you're doing, yeah.
I think that there's better ways to do it. For me personally, okay, this is just generally where I stand on Instagram. We're talking about Instagram right now. For Instagram, I will come across people that'll randomly follow me, and I'll look at their page and see what they're about. Is it someone I would want to follow back, or are they just following me? I don't always do that. I don't always have the time to just go through, the people that follow me, or I'm just like, okay, somebody followed me. If they start to engage in my posts, or they engage, they send me a message, then we, start that relationship. And I will engage with them if, they say nice things and we have even a common interest. Then I have no problem following them back. You follow me, I'll follow you. We're going to talk, whatever. That's fine. That's how I've met some of my best friends that I talk to on a daily basis now. So I am all for it. But the follow, to unfollow, the following just to get something and then zero engagement on your page.
Yeah.
So those people that have 10,000 followers on Instagram and then get 50 likes on a post, that you just look like a fraud. You look like a fake. You look stupid. And to me, that's not true engagement. You even have people on Instagram. I've seen this numerous times, 50,000 followers, and then they're getting like
8 views,
200 likes on a post. I have 3,000 and I get between, 120, 150. So it just, to me, it looks like you just lose your credibility. And for me, that means a lot. That I hold that very, very high. And so if somebody is just there to get that, then you lose your credibility. I don't really want to hear anything else you have to say about anything, whether it's Disney or the beach or making the best cocktail in the world. If you don't have credibility, I don't want to hear anything coming out of your mouth. So.
Yeah. Destination Timeshare says, I see a lot of giveaways on YouTube where they say you need to subscribe. The problem is a YouTuber can't see everyone who subscribed to their channel. So we've both participated in those, Lynn. I've done them with you. I don't do them anymore. It's not because I don't believe in them. It's because it's a lot of effort, frankly. And at some point you're just sharing everybody. I didn't find the return on investment there, but yeah. So what, and Destination Timeshare, what they do on most of those, they say you have to have your subscriptions set to public. I think it's a fine line and I'm not comfortable with it. And I don't know, maybe I'm missing the boat here. I did them. I've done them before. I won't do them moving forward. I honestly had to start saying no because I was getting asked to do so many. And WDWPOV, what's going on, my man? How are you? And I think that you can make the argument it's the same kind of thing. I went with it's not in the attempt to learn about it. And I think it was worth my $25 just to get a feel for, hey, can I do this as a business? And I absolutely can. But it's just deciding if you want to put the 10 hours a week, 10 hours a week or so aside. But that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But the math is the math. It's about $20K a year for about 10 hours a week. I'm probably going to do it
for like a one-man band for one person running the show.
I mean, I've only done very light planning. I don't want to get too deep into it now, but hey, Gonzo, what's going on, my man? I'll tell you though. I'll tell you afterwards. If anybody's interested, I'm considering doing it as a side business. Every year I try to add 7 revenue streams, and 'tis the season for me to plan. And these next 2 weeks, these next 3 weeks, I'm sorry guys, I'm going to nerd out on you guys a little bit. Here's the inside of how nutso Jeff is for real. Thanksgiving weekend, so usually the day after Thanksgiving, Friday, if I can keep people the heck out of my house. But now that I got all these grandkids and stuff, it's not that easy. Which, by the way, I love them. Come on over. But anyway, but I used to, and I still hope to use that week there, those couple days in the next week, to decide what I'm going to get rid of. So in November, the end of November, I try to determine what things didn't work this year that I'm going to not do next year. My side hustles, my real work, whatever. And then for the rest of December, I try to determine what's going to take that time that I've just freed up, that space. There's not as much free space as I wanted to be, but I think that I've got it. I am in the process right now. And usually it's the week after Christmas and in between Christmas and New Year's where I really go, okay, this is what I'm, me and you, we'll do it on this show. We did it last year. We come up with goals, and for the YouTube world, we share. Last year we shared them on here. Some of my goals I didn't hit. One of my goals was a subscriber goal. I wanted to hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm not even at 4,100. I'd have to look. That's the one that stands out in my head. We did like 10 together, 5 together, whatever we did. But, I don't know. And I got to 4,000 pretty fast, and I've been dead. But that's a whole nother conversation. We have this month actually. But I don't have any Instagram goals. Not that I don't care about it. It's just kind of an accessory. I have fun with it. Honestly, I don't look at it as what's my return on investment. I have fun with it. That's where I do my scanning, right? But I would like it to grow. I would like that swipe up. I do promote my YouTube on there. I don't really think there's a lot of people that move from one platform to the other. The data shows that it's much more rare than people think. I don't see myself selling products on Instagram. So I'm not saying never, but I'm not saying likely. So I thought that it was kind of a nice petri dish for me to see if there was effort. Now, if I was trying to grow my Instagram, would I do it again? I probably would, which I'm not going to say I'm totally surprised by that, but I didn't expect it. I am finding them again. It's only been like a week or so, or a little less than a week. They have been engaged, and that is because I am providing Disney content, and it was a Disney contest. So I'm a little more on the side of this doesn't suck, but
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I use Instagram mostly just to communicate on a daily basis, little things, or
hi,
you
Brittany.
know, if there's a new video or a upcoming live stream, or what's coming up on the live stream, or what's coming up on a video, or just holding myself accountable. Lately is what I'm using it a lot for in my fitness journey, is just doing that. And other people that are in like the Run Disney community that I've
Yeah.
connected with and inspired me to do what I'm doing right now. In that, and some of my biggest motivators are on Instagram. My best friends that I talk to every single day are through Instagram. And I love that. And I wouldn't change that at all. And I enjoy it very, very much. And I also section parts of my day out for it, so it's not constantly scrolling, because you can get in Instagram and just lose 3 hours of your day like that.
Black hole of where did that day go?
Yes, like that is a thing. I've done it way more times than I can.
We've all done that.
Yeah, I hope and pray that Instagram has no way of telling me how many hours I spent on Instagram this
There's
year.
an app for that.
I don't want it. I don't want to know.
Actually, you have an iPhone, it tells you.
I don't.
Even if
God. Yeah, no.
WPOV says there are some major influencers out there that get paid gigs because of their high follower numbers. But if the companies would do just a little digging, they would see that they're paid followers. That's certainly big on Twitter. I would say that I believe that most major companies have gotten wise to that, but for years that was true, and that was where there was a strong return on your investment on those fake followers. God, let's be real, people. I think I don't want to lie to you guys. I take this show seriously, and I want to pass out good information. There's a large percentage of Twitter or accounts that aren't people. So, typer beware. I mean, it is what it is.
Like there's a lot of that everywhere, though. That
Twitter's for sure. I'm sure you're right, though. I'm sure you're right.
I stay away from. I get so sick of Twitter, honestly.
Yeah, I hate Twitter deeply, but I'm trying hard to spend a little time everywhere. Whatever. Yeah, there you go, everybody. And guys, Pete McDevitt's in the chat, by the way, before he goes, he goes to bed earlier than I do. So let's give him some love, guys. The event tonight, my gosh, what do we have? 250 people in there, whole bunch of people being honored. What a great chat. I was trying to follow the chat. It was kind of nice. I didn't have to talk the whole time. So I got to follow chat more than I usually do when I'm on a show. And boy, it was really moving. Like I've told Pete very bluntly, and I'll tell you guys now, let's say this differently. I didn't quite get it at first. But here's what I know. It is nice. It's meaningful. It's gratitude on steroids. And I love that. I hope I'm all about. I want to be all about that. So I'm proud to be part of it. I'm proud to be Pete's friend. He has taken an idea and taken it farther than I thought it would go. Amazing. And I'm blown away by it. And so everybody, and I got such nice notes, probably got some more now. I went after the show, I went downstairs. I had my wife heated me up some food. I sat down for a minute and then I came back up here, and in just that little moment, I got all these really heartwarming notes. So thank you, Pete, for letting me be a part of it. And thank you everybody who was there. And anyway, Lynn, I should give you a chance.
I started typing it, and I'm not really good at typing and talking at the same time and listening. So I can't do all of those things. I'm going to not do something well. But Pete, thank you so much. I am so honored and so blessed to receive one of the Pixar awards, and blessed to be a part of this community. And I just appreciate it so, so much. And I look forward to watching the whole replay. And it's just amazing what you do. Keep doing it, my friend. You're amazing.
I'm honored to be a part of it and being his friend. Michael Bella says, some guy named Mr. Beast has like 50 million followers. Yeah, he's crushing it. He's truly for real too. Like when I first heard about him, I work with kids, so I run an after school program. So Mr. Beast was the name the kids brought to me. I didn't know him, it was years ago now. And so when the kids are all about it, I usually think it's probably something foul and I need to check on it and not let them watch it if at all possible, at least when on my time, right? But no, he's actually a good guy, and he's actually he's becoming a multimillionaire by giving away everything. It's kind of Zig Ziglar beautiful. If you don't know who Zig Ziglar is, you should.
Yeah.
If you give enough people, I can't go that road. It's pretty neat stuff. I don't
Really
like
cool.
his content.
No,
I don't enjoy his content, but people do, and he is giving back.
sometimes it's from a creator standpoint, it's interesting to watch sometimes. Like,
And let's be real, we're talking about giveaways tonight. He's giving everything away.
he gives everything away. He gives so much away, takes things away, gives them away in like 50 seconds. Like,
he truly has if I give enough stuff away, it'll continually come back to me. I mean,
it does too.
Pretty neat. You know that I'm a big fan of Daryl Eves, and Daryl Eves is a big part of Mr. Beast now. Yeah. Mr. Beast actually wanted to buy VidCon. VidCon is Daryl Eves' baby, and Daryl Eves has been reached out to by a million people, I'm sure, and he blew them all away. And then Mr. Beast said, no, I want to do this so I can help you spread your message. And they ended up becoming a team, and it's kind of an amazing story. Yeah. Anyway, so I became a fan because, of that. Destination Timeshare says, another problem with YouTube is there's no way to actually contact the real winner. I have read of experiences of people changing their channel name to match. Oh, no way. Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. So the Lynn Project wins, and then somebody emails me that says they're the Lynn Project or whatever. Interesting.
I've heard of that happening too.
That's nuts. Wow.
It makes me nervous too, because I really wanted to do a 2,000 subscriber giveaway when I hit that goal, and I did it when I was smaller, and now I don't know. I'm just I'm worried about that because I've heard so many different horror stories with that. I need to do a little more research on how to do it to be able to cross.
So I can tell you there's pretty cool apps that you can use to they sign up for it, and we'll talk. Maybe we could have talked about that this night. I'm very dropping hearts. I'm not sure why, but I love that. Thank you guys for being
for Pete, I think.
Oh, there you go. I'm sure they are. Yeah, Pete. Great job, Pete. By the way, keep our friend Steve in your prayers. He banged his head tonight, so he's going to the doctor. Hopefully he's home by now, but keep our friend Steve in your prayers tonight. I'm sure he's fine, but as a guy who's bumped his head more than once, it's not fun. Have you ever had a concussion, Lynn?
Yes, I have when I was 9. It was not fun.
I should tell the story, but I don't want to do it right now. It was very meaningful just to be nominated. Honestly, Pearl, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, there's so many good people in our community. Rally Explain says here's all we need to know. This community is like family. It really is. It really is. Mickey Bunch says you had me crying. That's sweet. Yeah, I've had some very nice comments tonight. Deborah, thank you. Loved your comment. I actually read your comment to my wife earlier tonight. I think I said that earlier. You have to DM them on IG or Twitter. Yeah, I was going to say, if you really want to know how to do that and be safe, I can walk you through that. There's really some ways that it's pretty easy. Yeah. But what I really want to say, what I really believe is you don't want to create a community around people who expect to get something from you, because that's the sub for sub hole that people get into. Right. If you're a sub for sub,
give a sub to get a sub. It's not. You want people that are engaged in your content, that want to be there because they like you. They like whatever it is that you're offering them, that they get out of watching your content. I mean, if you don't enjoy my live streams, then I don't know. Don't subscribe. Yeah, don't enjoy shopping with me. Don't subscribe to me. You know what I mean? That's what you're going to get from my channel. So
that's why I don't understand, honestly, those sub for sub communities. And I dabbled them in the beginning too. You don't know what you're getting into at first. And, all of a sudden you're in this live chat and everybody's saying, hey, I'll sub to you. I'm like, oh man, thank you so much. I remember this is early on. Hey, Scott Pitcher, long time no see, my man. How are you? Good to see you. And then all of a sudden they're asking for this. And then all of a sudden I've got, underwater basket weaving people and all these things that I'm like, why are they on my channel, and why do they sub to my channel? So I remember early on I'd go over their channel, because they used to have the buttons, you could hit them, and they're asking me to subscribe, and it's about, I don't even know what, Cadavers Are Us. What am I going to watch that for? I don't care. Doesn't make any sense. And honestly, it's an immature, it's kind of emotional. It's really immature. It's networking for dummies. Let's be real.
It's like in kindergarten, you walk up to somebody and you're like, "Hi, my name is Lynn. Do you want to be my friend?" And they're like, "Hi, my name is Michelle."
I mean, I work with kids. It works when you're in kindergarten. It doesn't work so well when you're in college.
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying.
that's how Paula got me, though. What are you talking about? After the 12th time, I said, "Fine, I'll let you buy me dinner."
Oh man!
Anybody believe me? Good to see you, Scott. So I guess the main topic I'm trying to get to, I'm trying to talk about my experience that, hey, Samantha, that I had, that I actually think it was pretty effective. Like it really kind of was. Cadavers are, I don't know where that came from. Blue nose, my brain. You know what? Honestly, I looked over there and I've got haunted mansion stuff. Let's be real. I looked at hitchhiking. I did, and that's what I did. I looked at a Hatbox Ghost hat, the one you sent me. Actually, I looked at a couple haunted mansion things, and that's then cadavers.
I love that Chris called you out.
I know. I don't know where. You ever say those words and you're like, wow, get them out. Oh, I couldn't get them back. By the way, is Shelly mad at you?
Why? What?
She said she's sending you some horrible winter or something like that.
No, let
me said.
Shelly.
That's what she said.
No.
You do sub for sub, and then YouTube has no idea what you're exactly. Well, and that's such a good. Is that Jeff? That's Jeff. WDWPOV. That's such a good point. So let's dive into that. If you're doing sub for sub, or if you're doing a contest, let's say. So I'm a Disney YouTuber. Let's say I do a Gucci contest. Okay. My daughter follows some Gucci people, and we actually have befriended one, and she's really nice and she's local, and it is what it is. But her audience and my audience, they might have a little overlap. They don't have massive overlap.
Like a fraction of a percent.
Yeah. I mean, if she has 100 and I have 100, maybe 4 or 5 might like mine and hers.
Right.
So if I were to do something on her channel, or she would do it. So if I gave away a Gucci, well, maybe Gucci's a bad example. Everybody would like a Gucci because they can sell it. So maybe that's a horrible example, but you know what I'm saying? The subscribers are a vanity play, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I know that I went down 2 subscribers and up 2 subscribers since lunch today. I know that. So I'm not pretending like I'm not watching it.
Right.
But it really doesn't matter. Like if my subscribers are down, but my view time's up, or my revenue's up, or if all the metrics, if all the analytics are up, but the subs are down, you're doing it right, not wrong. And then vice versa too. If your subs are going up, we see this on channels all the time. We talk about it a lot. Subs are going up, but views are stagnant or going down. That's because they sent some money into somebody, and it's a bunch of Russian bots.
Yeah, we've noticed that on a couple of some people's channels, and
I love that you stopped and then said it again.
And it's just, I don't know. I mean, if that's what you're all about and that's what really makes you feel good, do it. I mean,
that's where I am with the TikTok thing. Like, I think
do whatever makes you happy.
TikTok gives you 100. I've been on TikTok for 4 days. I've got 2 videos and I've got 300,000 views. No, you don't. You got a number that says 300,000 views. Oh my gosh, Mom, look, I'm going to post more here. Yeah, because I just don't believe it.
Yeah.
So anyway, long story short, let's get to it. Where do you see? Because I've won one of your giveaways. I remember how much I remember feeling guilty. You sent me so much stuff because I won a thing. I won our friend Matt, Disney Coffee Blog.
Oh yeah, I was so jealous.
He sent me a bunch of stuff.
I wanted that one so bad.
Oh, it was cool. So I felt guilty then too. Steve sent me about this time last year a bunch of stuff from my dog. Actually, I think that was one of those where it doesn't matter.
Swap thing.
Swap, yeah, that was a swap thing. But my point is, where does it fit into your growth strategy, if at all? And I know it does because you've had some.
Yeah. I think my perspective as I've, gotten older and wiser this year, 2020.
I'm just getting older and dumber.
I'm getting much wiser and younger, actually. I've reversed the aging process. My sister-in-law asked me if I was a vampire because I haven't aged in 20 years. I was
so your hubby's bigger than me. You could probably pound me, so don't take this too weird. But you're looking good, girl. Y'all glowing.
Thank you. I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure it out. But
whatever.
I think for me now with the giveaway, I look forward to doing the giveaway, and I do little random giveaways on my live stream whenever I just feel like giving stuff away because I like to give. I'm a giver. But I want to just show more appreciation. Like for me, the giveaways are about appreciating the people that are there, giving back to my
Gratitude.
community
Yeah.
for what they give me, for all of you guys that are here now that I see in chat that are, popping up on my comments or popping up in my live streams or whenever it is that you can get around to hang out with me, whether it's a replay or a live stream or a video, whatever it is that you enjoy watching of my content, that I appreciate each and every one of you so much and the value that it adds to my life. And
we're not creating for ourselves. I mean, people do, by the way. Plenty of new people are creating for themselves. Hey, today I did this.
Right.
Is you talking to your mom? Like, who do you think is going to do that? Hey, today, and honestly, like I get it as a thank you. Hey, thank you for being a subscriber or whatever. But hey, help me get to this so I can. That's where I get a little cringy, and I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to figure out what's okay and what's not okay, because what I think is okay, other people might think is cringy and vice versa. And I don't want to be this, hey, you're doing it wrong guy.
Right.
I want to share ideas. Hey, moments of the magic. How are you?
I mean, I guess I wish in a perfect world I could just, send out something to everybody and just be like,
Blood.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for hanging out with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate every single part of that. But the fact of the reality is I can't do that. So that's where a little giveaway is just a token of my appreciation, my gratitude to my community that we are in together. And it's not, I say my community, our community, because it's ours. They're a part of it. I'm a part of it. And it wouldn't be a community without all of the facets. So
if a tree falls in the forest, there's nobody there. I mean, we're just talking to ourselves. I mean, you can talk all night long and it's fun to talk to you. Don't get me wrong. But, it's about, we're trying to build an audience. We're trying to do something. We're trying to, honestly, like today's show, again, Pete's show, the Pixar nomination show, it's a big gratitude fest. Let's be real. It's about saying thank you. Yeah. And I don't know. I love this so much. I love this community. I love you, Lynn. I love everybody in chat. And I mean that. I mean, the people I know, I mean it, love is a weird word. I know it makes people uncomfortable, but I do. Come on.
I tell people, I don't ever hesitate at the chance to tell somebody that I love them.
I don't either. People, I get people all the time. And I think it's different for a dude, but maybe I'm being sexist there. I don't know. I think that through. I say I love you pretty easily. I say it to
my friends all the time.
I do too.
Because I love my friends.
Dudes don't do that as much as ladies. And I think that's a shame. And I'm not Mr. Sensitivity. I'm the far opposite of I make fun of that. And I shouldn't, but I do. But you should tell people you love them. I mean, you never know. Today might be the last time you see them. But we're getting way down the rabbit hole now. I think that I guess where I'm at, and I'd like to hear from you guys in chat, and of course I want to hear from Lynn. I think where I'm at is done right. Stop that masculinity. Yeah, right. Sorry. I got it. All the jokes that I won't be sharing right now. I think that it comes down to this. As an advertising budget play, I don't say anything wrong. Hey, David T. I don't. I think it's advertising, and I don't mind advertising. My buddy at TubeBuddy, I was talking to my buddy at TubeBuddy, by the way. Well, yeah, I'll share with that. This is Creator Talk. TubeBuddy's going to recognize me. They're doing like I'm doing a 25 days of Disney creators. Watch this. I'll just put it this way. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, watch their social media, and you might see me coming up here, and I'm very proud of that. But yeah, so I've got some friends over there and I really love their product. And by the way, TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip, you can get a free download. You can also do that with the Lynn Project, right? Do I have that right? TubeBuddy.com/the Lynn Project. Both of us are referrers, the way to say that. And you can get a free month. And I actually have codes. If you want a free upgrade for a month, I can send you a code. You got to email me for that though. But regardless, if I'm buying an ad on AdWords, and I was talking to my buddy about this, and I put it on Google and I try to send people to my TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip thing, and they get a free download because I bought $100 ad or something. I'm just making up a round number. And say I send 100 people to do that, and say 10 of them actually upgrade, and then TubeBuddy gives me 30 or 40 or 50% of that. The math, it's the same. How is it any different than me sending them a Funko Pop? I think it just depends on how you do it. And I think the danger is creating an audience that expects, every month you get a free thing, or, when the people on my Disney Pin show, and I love them, and some of them are in the chat, were saying, hey, when's the next giveaway? When's the next giveaway? And I'm so bad at math. I thought I'm not being a good, whatever. Cause I shouldn't be talking about mailing stuff out. I don't, I hate mailing stuff out. So
Paula's mailing stuff out, and you need to get the addresses.
Email Paula at Paula. I don't even know what her email is, but whatever Paula's email is. But I guess what I'm trying to say, and I want to get to you, and then I want to hear from the chat. I don't think if done right, it's a bad thing. I think that buying subscribers and buying followers is a dead end to stupidity.
I've seen,
and it's against the terms of service, by the way, on YouTube. So don't do it.
Correct. So you can lose your channel forever, and then have to restart and do it all over again.
Good night, Sean.
But I think.
Thank you, Pearl.
I feel like I've already said everything that I'm about to say again. It's just,
okay.
I believe in creating a community, and whatever that means for you. If it takes you a year to get 100 subscribers, but you're doing it the right way, then keep doing it the right way, because that's the way to do it. There is no other option.
You just pointed out, you reminded me of something that I thought we might talk about. Boy. And then I kind of gave it up, and now I'm gonna pull it up. So, have you heard of the Streamy Awards?
I vaguely.
So it's a thing. Yeah. It's a thing. So it's YouTube Awards, and it used to be a big event. People would go to it, and Mr. Beast would win an award and all this stuff. This year they did it online, of course, because COVID's stupid. But yeah, there's a bunch of people. I mean, here are the 2020 Streamy Award winners. Blah 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 blah. Now I'm not going to lie to you. I only heard of a few of them. Mr. Beast was I think he won 3 things, whatever. But right. Marcus Brownlee, MKBHD. Boy, I hope I've got that right. I like tech. Vloggers, and he's the best one out there, and he talks about it all the time, and I've talked about him and this point on the show before. He's great. He's interviewed Elon Musk. He gets first run stuff and he reviews it. I love this guy. He's such a good creator. He did 100 videos. He created 100 videos to earn his first 100 subscribers. I watched Sean Cannell, who I know you like, Sean Cannell of Think Media. It was like it was Monday of this week, and I think it was from like May, but I don't know why it popped up, but I had it. I don't know. I had an hour thing that went away, and so I thought, okay, I'm going to use this. I want to do this. I did it, and I ended up watching like 45 minutes of it because it was so good. For me to sit and watch anything for 45 minutes on a work day, that's a big deal. And he showed his growth on his channel. Now, if you're in this world and you like to grow on YouTube and you're watching and viewing and consuming any of the YouTube growth gurus, Sean Cannell and Think Media is one. He showed like the first 6 years here. Let me do this one. It was flat, or maybe the first 4 years was flat, and then maybe 5 and 6 it moved up a little bit, and then. And how many people quit way before? You know how many times I'll be in like Nick Nimmon's chat, like, oh man, I'm doing everything right, and I've been doing it for 4 months now, and I got 14 videos.
Yeah.
And I'm not Peter McKinnon yet. Well, you're an idiot, and it is a long game, but it's a snowball going down the hill. Like an avalanche doesn't start off as an avalanche. The Mississippi River doesn't start off as the Mississippi River. It starts off as a stream in Minnesota, not Michigan, by the way. Minnesota. Okay. Dead Bill says, I never said I love you, but my older brother died very unexpectedly. About 2 years ago, and totally changed everything for me. I don't care if it creeps people out. I had a pastor, Escondido, California. We were newly married, so guess maybe mid to late 90s, and the pastor, his wife was awesome, and the pastor was there, and she came up and was talking about him, and she said, I fell in love with him because he was so readily available to say I love you. And now we have kids, and he tells them all the time, dad tells his kids I love you a lot. And I thought, what? That's not a thing. And then the whole conversation, she kind of preached, and it was all about how few, it wasn't fully about, the discussion seemed to center around how few males said I love you. I don't get that, man. Like, and not because of the $10. Pass holder pair, I love you. I'm giving away $10 to say thank you both for our time. Mine and Val's weekly entertainment. Thank you. We are living our best and very happy life. You looked like it on Instagram, man. I wanted to hang with you guys.
I know.
Thank you for being a part. No, thank you guys. See, and that's such an honor. Like, and it's, please don't think it's about the $10. I appreciate the $10.
No, I love
I love that YouTube will allow me to share in their revenue. I love that Password Repair, anyone else will do that. But that sentiment, why would I not do that? If you're thinking about creating people, create.
Yeah.
And if you're thinking that the whole world's going to subscribe in the first year, don't. Just do you and get better every day. And the blessings are amazing. Like, I get a check once a month and it's awesome and it's not huge and I'm not going to quit my job. But that's not why we do this. I mean, I wouldn't mind it turning into a full-time income. Who wouldn't? But the messages that I got tonight in between the show I was on and this show, like, they made me cry, idiots. I hate crying. Anyway. But anyway,
no, I think it's so rewarding. And I think that we're blessed in this we're small YouTubers. We are, and even being at, what I am and what you are, we're small in the gist of the YouTube realm. And yay, Chris.
Blue Nose.
I'm about to do it. Hold on.
Is that what you do? Okay, I'll show it. Thank you, Blue Nose.
Finish my thought first. But in the gist of that,
Good night, Disney Connections.
In this smaller community, but we're so tight knit and everyone's so involved in each other, and we got to know each other, that we're blessed because we get to grow these, really cultivate these friendships and relationships. And I think that's really a blessing that,
Amen.
I say this I feel bad saying it to my coworkers and other people, because I'm like, my best friends are from YouTube, and they're like, you see me every day. I'm like, yeah, but I talk to them every day, and it's, you wake up and you can't wait to hear from them. And it's just all of that stuff, and sharing just different little things, or we will randomly text each other, some funny little thing and laugh about it. And it's just those little moments that I'm so blessed that we have that opportunity to do that.
Raise your hand if you think she's delaying Blue Nose's request.
No. I love it. Ready? Are you guys ready for it? My hippo chair spin. This is what you get on Thursday nights.
If you're new here, you're not quite sure what's going on. Just trust me.
Thank you, Chris. Whee!
The joy on your face was worth it.
I love it.
My man. Thank you so much. I feel like I missed a bunch of. If I missed your comment, I apologize. It bounced a lot, and I went back and I can't find. I don't know what happened there, so it might be me. But anyway, I want to feel this. I want to share gratitude. I want everyone to know how much it means to me. And again, it's not about $10. I appreciate it so much, though, guys. It's not about members. I appreciate that so much too. It's about the connections. If you were on, and if you weren't, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to Pete McDevitt's channel. Pete McDevitt's channel. It was tonight. It's about 2 hours ago, and watch the show. And I said it a couple times in the show. If you were just dropping off, well, if you just showed up in the chat, and this is the first time you've ever been there, I could see you going, "What are these people? They're blubbering, and what's going on?" It's because we care about each other. It's really an amazing community. I said it recently on one of my videos. I'll say it again. I wasn't, when I started the YouTube journey, looking for a bunch of new friends. Matter of fact, I was probably looking to thin the herd. Let's be real. But it's been outside of getting married to the best woman on the planet and having amazing kids, and a great mom and all that, it's been the blessing of my life. It's been amazing. And I wasn't looking for that. So, and that's why we have this show. Let's be real. I had a silly video about a year and a half ago, or well, I don't know, a little more than a year ago. And me and Lynn talked about these kinds of things a lot. And I like this thing that is growing the community, and Lynn does too. And if we can learn together and share what we learn, I love Disney. This is a Disney channel. This is kind of my favorite show because we get to talk about positivity and growing and helping each other grow. And, I don't mind trying something new and telling you, boy, that worked. Boy, that didn't work. Boy, that was stupid. Or boy, I thought it was not okay. And now I think it's okay, which that's kind of where I'm at now. It's just a process. I will say this too. If I can teach anybody anything tonight, it's this thought of failure is broken. You trying something new and not winning life's lottery is called Thursday. You're supposed to do that every day. It's not a reason to wallow in self-pity and, oh, they don't love me. It's not it. You dive in and you get out of the pool and you dry off and you dive back in. You get wet again. You get back out of the pool. You dry off. I mean, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Kind of freaking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I used to really get caught up in numbers, and I'm not saying that I don't.
I'm a numbers guy.
I still watch my numbers. I still watch them. I still pay attention to them, but I don't let them control my feelings. I don't let them control my emotions. I just acknowledge them. I keep track of them. I tuck it away in a little fold of my brain so that I can see, hey, this is working. Hey, this isn't. How can I do this differently? What time did I upload this video? What day did I upload this video? How can I switch it up the next time and maybe get a different result? So those types of things, but I don't let them.
I was doing a bruh. Sorry, you looked at me funny when I did that.
Are we
Disney
supposed
blog
to?
said bruh. I was broadening.
Oh,
You looked at me like I was being violent. So.
I'm over fist bumps, but sorry, I'm kind of over them. But yeah, so I don't. Before in the beginning, it was
See that,
so.
Bills. Thank you.
You just really looked forward to every single little thing, and I still look forward to all of it, but I don't let it determine my mood. I am happy every single day. I'm like, okay, I lost 3 subscribers overnight. Don't know what I did, but bye. I guess,
But that's the thing. It's not even you. It's not about you. It's about,
right,
it was a dead. I mean, again, we've talked about it. My channel has more subscribers than the ratio should show for viewers. Like
right. Good night, Brian.
it's because I did a COPPA video and it did really, really well. And it's
Right.
not Disney content. And I mean, I don't know that, but I know that, I gain 10 a week. I lose 9 a week. It's a little frustrating, but then I had, 12 months ago, I was waking up to 100 new subscribers every day. So you get, you reap what you sow, right? Shelly says, okay, Jeff and Lynn, you wonderful people, how are my thumbnails? And that is good timing we got about 8 more minutes before we close up. If you've got Q&A time, you got a question for Lynn, hashtag at either the Lynn Project or at Dole Whip Dad, and we're more likely to see it. Shelly, I'm not currently looking at your thumbnails. So I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off. If you want to send me a couple pictures through Instagram or whatever, I'm happy to look at them and give you my opinion. But I will tell you this: if you really want to know, my opinion doesn't matter. And honestly, Shelly, your opinion doesn't matter. What you need to do is get TubeBuddy and do their A/B testing. And Lynn has done it, and I haven't even done it yet, but it's part of what I don't think it's at the free TubeBuddy level though. I don't remember which one it is.
It's the top tier.
It's the top of the legend. Okay, there you go. But there are other places to get it. But I love TubeBuddy. I would suggest you check out TubeBuddy. I can give you a free trial for an upgrade. I don't know if that would get you it, but check it out for a month. Fall in love with it or not. But there you can A/B test that. And you want to talk to them about that real fast, Lynn?
I want to highly recommend Canva. Canva was kind of life-changing for me with thumbnails.
Not for A/B testing, for creating thumbnails.
Creating thumbnails. I don't have a thumbnail in front of me right now, Shelly, to look at your thumbnails. We can talk about it, at some point this week. I have a bunch of things I still have to do tonight before I go to bed, and it's almost my bedtime. But because I'm actually going to bed before 4 a.m.
What did you just say?
I know, right? Aren't you so proud of me?
Like, who is texting you at 3 a.m? Oh, it's just Lynn.
Yeah, not anymore. But Canva, I use Canva. Jeff uses Canva now. I have the upgraded version. I
upgraded because of you.
Love it. I absolutely love it. It's just endless possibilities. They have stuff where you can just plug in what you need, or you can make your own and get creative with it. It's amazing. It is totally worth $12 a month, and we both have affiliate links. So if you're interested to check those out, you can try out the free version and see how that works. Free version's enough, but I really love not having any limits put on me. So
I'll be honest with you. I thought I loved Canva. I love Canva, and I loved Canva. And you kept saying you got to check out the premium. You got to check out the premium. I'm like, well, so I hit your referral link just to be a nice friend, frankly. And that was way better. So I use it every day for multiple things.
Yes, it's not just thumbnails. It's Instagram posts, Instagram stories.
I use it for work. I use it for work more than I do for my YouTube channel now.
Everything. You can literally use it for everything. Everything.
Yes. Slides, there you go, Pearl. Yeah.
Everything. I just want to point out something that Pearl said that I really loved. She said, it's also about perspective for me. Instead of only 6 people watched my video, oh, wow, I had 6 views. Absolutely, 1,000%, Pearl. It's all about perspective.
And it's part of the journey, you know. Casey Neistat, Mr. B. Mr. Beast's early videos are so bad. They're horrible. And to his credit, he's left them up. Go to his channel and go look. all the best of the best, if they leave their videos up and they only started with one channel, it's rough. You've got to be bad before you can be good. Here, exactly, Shelly, always learning. Here's the thing. And I work with young people, and they love that I'm a YouTuber, and they ask a question all the time, and it doesn't matter what I say, they miss it. They think it's about them, and it's not. Make it about your viewer that you haven't met yet. Okay.
Right.
The view, it's not like I love Shelly, I love Mar, I love the Hitchhiking Bones. But if I'm creating for them, you're going to build a deep community, and that's a beautiful thing. If you're going for friends, that's great. But if you want to go fishing, if you want to go get new people, you got to create for people that you haven't met yet. So if you're in the Disney niche, or if you're in the auto niche, or if you're in the whatever niche you're in, create for people that haven't met yet. Provide value. Don't tell them what you're doing. Hey, today I did this. Hey, I'm changing my logo today. Hey guys, guess what? I love me. We know we do. Create for them. Does that make sense? Can you jump on that or disagree with that, Lynn?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the people that are here now, they are here because they already love you and they love what you're doing. And you know, we've kind of a lot of you guys that are here in chat have evolved with me a lot this year. I don't think that in 2019 I could have expected the evolution that I was going to go through in 2020, and I'm still kind of going through it now more than ever. And you guys have stuck with me, and you're some of my best friends, and I still talk to you know, my shining stars. I talk to you guys every day, and you know, we want more people just like them that are so amazing. I think in my shining stars group there was at least 4 other people that were Pixar badge receivers tonight as well. Just an amazing group, and I look forward to growing that community and finding more people that we all connect with just like that. It's a magical thing, and I don't know, you can't do that unless you keep putting it out there and finding the viewer that hasn't seen you yet.
And you said something there that I think fits into what you and I have been saying for the last 10 minutes here. I think this is an important point that a lot of people in our community probably need to hear. In my never so humble opinion, here it comes. If you're just live streaming, you're not really trying to grow. If you're live streaming, you're going to build more of a connection. There's no doubt about that. In 2019, I daily vlogged, and that was trying to find new people. In 2020, I wanted to learn how to live stream, and I think I did it. I mean, I'm not perfect, and I've got Ecamm now. I've got plenty of things to learn, but I've grown my revenue. I've grown my watch time through the roof. I've grown in lots of ways, but you know what I haven't done? I haven't continued to grow my subscribers at the rate that I did last year. Why? 60% of my content, maybe even 80% of my content has been live streaming. So I'm serving people who are already subscribers videos that are searchable. Hey, talk about me today. That's for the already subscribers. Nobody cares about some guy they never heard of. But hey, something about, I don't know, something that is searchable, you get new people. So again, the live stream 20 to 1 easier than a video.
Right.
But I see lots of people in our Disney community and outside of it that are live streaming 8, 9, 9.5, 9 and 9.8 times out of 10 versus how many videos they do. And then they're shocked after 4 years, they only have 200 subscribers.
Right.
You're not letting them find you.
Well, the thing with that is the replay is average an hour, right? An average replay of a live stream is going to be about an hour.
It depends on the title and the thumbnail and the content. So if you're just talking to people in chat the whole time, nobody's going to listen to that on the replay.
Right.
If your title is, so I have my Good Morning Disney show, and I try to title it topical. So, Disney Investor Day. That's a good one. Disney Investor Day. We had about 140 people live, I think. I wouldn't swear to that. I don't remember. But we're at like 800 now because it was a good title and it was good information, I hope. That's and fantastic. They came in and they wanted to hear about it. Avery, right. I'm Jesus's favorite. I was born on Christmas Day, and he told me that I'm forgiven. So thanks. All of us are. Thanks. I think that if you title the live streams and you get a click-through rate that's decent because your thumbnail's pretty good on your live streams, you get a chance to get them in. Then what you do will determine if they stay for beyond 5 seconds. Like sometimes you can jump and get a whole bunch of views, but it crushes you because your watch time retention is horrible because they pop in and they see you talking, hey Mar, hey Tina, hey Destination, hi Shelly. They're not going to stay on replay for that. They're going to get out. Lots of people will do a live stream, talk to the chat in the beginning, talk to the chat in the end, and they cut off both ends and they make a video out of it. I don't do that because I don't know. I'm not saying I will never do that. I probably will do that someday, but I ask people, hey, if your team replay and you like, for me, it's like Good Morning Disney. It's a news show and it's a commentary show. I'm talking about, hey, in Disney, this happened over the weekend. Here's what I think about it. Right.
Right.
What are your thoughts on the live streams for replay and all that?
I think for me personally, my experience with them, I don't really have, I guess I have kind of topics because we do like a different drink every week, but basically it's just, it's called checking in with the Lynn Project. We're just chatting, hanging out for an hour.
But that's a service. You serve your community with that. You also do videos. I don't want to give it away. We've talked about some videos you're about to do, but in the past you've done room tours, resort tours. You've done the shopping at Disney things. So those are that's very searchable content.
Yes. So I'm
here for a moment. What's going on?
That's that's a funny name.
They're great, by the way. I checked out their channel today.
I love it.
They sent me a nice note and I went to their channel. I'm in on Here for a Moment. Check them out, people.
You don't have to say anything else. Just read their name.
It makes me want to sing too. I think Hanging by a Moment is what's in my head, actually.
Yeah, that's a song.
Do you know Pete plays our duet a lot, by the way? Changing the subject again.
Our duet?
Oh, I didn't think you did. Yes.
I don't know.
I'm going to just let you find out all by yourself.
Oh, no.
I've played it like 40 times in the past, like 8 times I've been on a show.
Oh, no, I'm going to have to find out what the heck you're talking about. I'm so behind on so many things.
But I don't even know what the song is. Like I sang something and then you sang the next line and I don't know what it was.
Wait, he has it recorded?
Yeah.
No way.
He played it tonight with Josh and Josh didn't know it was you. Pete, yeah, there it is. Pete, what song am I singing? What song are we singing? Pete's still here.
I know. I think this is horrible.
I can't remember. I sing all the time, and mostly you just look at me like, would you shut up? But on this one occasion, you cranked out a line. I'm like,
a whole line. Wow. Well done.
What was it, Pete? I don't remember.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Drive me crazy. Probably Purple Rain because I like Purple Rain, but I don't think this is
I don't even know what you're talking about now, but
I know that's my fault. Oh yeah, Pete, Blue. Chris, thank you. I sang something about. I'm not going to sing it right now because
like pina coladas.
And you said getting caught in the rain, and I'm not much into health. Is it unusual that I love watching live streams on replay? No, it's not unusual. Not at all. I get 20 to 35% or so on the replay, but on some Purple Rain.
Oh man.
Shelly's fault. You remember Juan? You don't see Juan Rodriguez anymore. He used to come in and throw out a George Michael line just to see me screw up the chat. Doesn't matter what I was talking about. I could be at a funeral and he gives me some George Michael. I'm singing. Anyway.
Anywho, that's what I was talking about. My live stream. So on my replays, I'll usually get a decent amount of views in the next 2 to 3 days. Catching up.
Depends on what it is, right? Though, yeah. I mean, your drink show is very watchable on replay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I meant it as a question. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, I think so. I try to shoot for some of that, but I think the most watched were the ones where Mr. Project was a co-host, mostly because he's so. Mr. Project.
Why do you make that face? We like him.
Some people do.
You know what, Shelly? Almost. I felt like I interrupted her a lot tonight, so I let it go. Let it go. Also,
Gotta have faith. That's another song. That's Limp Bizkit. Boom.
Oh my! Are you freaking? You're serious?
I'm not going to sing that one at all.
Do you really think that's a Limp Bizkit song?
There is a Limp Bizkit song.
Yes. That's not what I asked. Let's try again.
No, I don't. Can we move on? Let's wrap this up. We're at an hour and 4 minutes.
And we're fighting right here and now. All right, that's it. Most of my viewers are replay watchers.
We're not allowed to talk about songs and who sings them.
Yes, we are. Rule maker. Yeah, remade. I understand. I've heard it. She didn't say we're gonna.
I don't care if it's remade. All the songs are remade. There's barely any original crap out there now.
This will be the last time we have Lynn on the show. We're fighting, and 5 minutes ago, my 25 Days of Disney Creators video featuring our friend Taylor made magic, Taylor made ears, Taylor made magic, Taylor made something. She's awesome. Magic. What?
Taylor's making magic.
Yeah, something like that. Went live. Please check that out. What do you got coming up on your channel? And then I'll talk about my channel, and then we will argue about George Michael versus Limp Bizkit.
This Thursday, we're going to play trivia, Name That Tune, with the Lynn Project. I am going to answer all the questions, and you guys can have a personal conversation in chat while I just answer. Just kidding.
You like you're mocking me. Name That Tune. By the way, that's coming back as a TV show. Did you know that? We should do that. We should simulcast it and watch it, and you'll just be.
Will be the least I talk for an hour in my entire day.
I love that kind of stuff. You know what would be good? Mara would be good on an Elvis. It'd be if we could have like Music Jeopardy.
Phone a friend. Can I get 10 phone a friends?
No. One more try. Great song. Okay. I think that we've done enough damage tonight.
I have things coming up. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram because I update everything there.
That's why you need to do ads, because sometimes, check out the Lynn Project. She's my friend, even though she sucks at music trivia. But other than that, she's pretty friggin' awesome. Get out there. Check out her channel. I will be, what do I got? Monday through Saturday, Good Morning Disney. 9:15 my time, 10:15 Eastern time, other 15 to other places depending on where you live. Tuesday night, welcome back the DVC show. Welcome back. I guess it's welcome. Welcome home the DVC show. We'll be back. There you go. That does kind of work. We missed last week because of a football game on a Tuesday night. And then Thursday night, NFL Watch Party is actually on my channel. Might be the last time I have it on my channel for a while. Me and Kelly and Pete are trying to figure out how we want to handle that. But anyway, NFL Watch Party Thursday night, Friday Disney Pins Live, Sunday this show. Boy, I gotta get a life. Sounds like I'm on YouTube a lot. Thank you guys. New member tonight, couple super chats. Whether you're ninja mode watching or you're hitting the dislike button or anything in between, I appreciate you spending a little time here. I love Blue Nose and I love all of it when you guys use the special emojis. I really want to fix them up, but I want to get over 40 and add one. It's the whole thing. I'm kind of waiting to get to 40. But thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you for spending some time with us. Thank you to Pete. I don't know if he's still here, for putting on a great show tonight, and I'm honored to be a part of it. And thank you to everybody who participated in that show and was nominated. And if you weren't, the future is bright. I should have a watch party for the Great British Baking Show. I've actually watched that show once. I remember thinking, why haven't I turned away yet? But I didn't. That's pretty good.
What is I Can Name That Tune is 430 notes, Lynn. What does that mean?
So have you ever heard of the show Name That Tune? You mentioned it, right? I've
heard of it, yeah.
So it's coming back. It's an old show from the 70s, I think, and it's coming back.
I've never watched it.
Well, you're young, but I watched it. And it's coming back. And so it'd be me versus you. And they'd give you clues. And they say, okay, this George Michael hit from 1988, blah, 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 blah. Let off with an organ. And so I would know that Faith, and you would have no freaking idea. So you would say, I can name that tune in 5,472 notes. And I would say, I can name it in one. And they would go, boom. And I would say, Faith, George Michael. And you would say, I can't wait at this game. Right?
Got it. Okay. I understand the whole premise of the game now.
Shelly was doing her live streams. I popped in for 80s night. I guess I got there at the end. It was a lot of fun. I think I learned about it late, but the 80s night show, I popped in late and I ended up catching up because she kept playing George Michael for me. It was freaking awesome. I could have just said George Michael every time.
They're fun. I just don't know any of the answers.
Disney Blog, is that her? She's hilarious. I love her.
So, that's cool. I don't know that.
You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun storming the castle. I'm out of here. Lynn's out of here. You can stay here, but there'll be nobody here. I mean, I guess there'll be another video. Hopefully it's mine or Lynn's. If you are a creator and you haven't downloaded TubeBuddy yet, you're not serious about it. Download it now. Get it for free at TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip or the Lynn Project. Either way, it's free, but it is a referral link. If you upgrade on Lynn's and you end up paying them, they'll give her a percentage. If you upgrade on mine, they'll pay me. You can only do it once. I do have some codes for a free upgrade if you want a free month on the upgraded, but you got to hit me up because I don't know it by heart, but I can send it to you. I feel like that's it. Anything you want to say, Lynn, before I say see ya?
Love you guys.
Yeah. Have a
See
good
you
night, guys.
Thursday.
Later.
Bye.
Have a good week. Merry